Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm CJ and this is CJ Reacts, where I react to anything and everything K-pop, of course. And today I will be giving my thoughts. It's almost been a week, so I'm giving my thoughts on Kep1er, as well as my thoughts on the 9 eliminated contestants who did not make the final lineup. Very sad. I watched the show from the beginning, all 128 days or whatever it was. I woke up at, it was like 7, was it 7 a.m.? Yeah, I think 7 a.m. here where I live. And I just woke up every morning and watched it before work. And I just really enjoyed Girls Planet Goo Goo Goo. And, it was different this time because it was very similar to the Produce series, but obviously a lot of the kinks from the previous series have been taken care of, and it was really more about us Planet Guardians and us being able to be participating in the contestants more. There was the Universe app, which I really loved. I loved voting every single week, and yeah, it was just a great time. And I made some predictions along the way, and it was super cool to just kind of see where things ended up. So today I will be just giving some of my predictions, I guess, of what Kep1er will be like, as well as discussing the 9 sadly eliminated contestants that did not make it into Kep1er. So first of all, when we found out the name Kep1er, I know everybody always has different reactions, but I really liked it. I thought it was really unique. It's not something we've seen in the past with girl groups. It was different. There is a meaning to it. So basically, Kep1er was a scientist and astronomer who created a telescope that was named after him, and then that telescope was used to find planets that are similar in size and habitability as Earth. And so basically, it's just another way to say Earth-like planets. And with Girls Planet Goo Goo Goo, Kep1er is kind of that planet. It is that new planet that is parallel to ours that we now get to watch these girls grow in and debut and make their dreams happen. So I think it's a great name. I like the one. It's great for branding. And yeah, I think it's a good name. So just remember, when group names come out, it's always hit or miss, and people end up liking it anyways over time. And so yeah, I think it's a good name. So let's go ahead and start discussing the members that made it. So obviously Mashiro was my bias throughout the whole thing. I really think that our leaders in the group will be either Mashiro, Eugene, because she has a lot of experience, Dion with dancing. I think she'll be a great leader in that. We also have some young contestants. I did not realize how young Yesol was. She is our maknae, and she serves it. She actually has a lot of experience, though, and so I think that's why I did not realize that she was the youngest member. She actually started in a group called Cuties L when she was like 4 or 5 years old. You can look up clips. It's hilarious. And so she's got a ton of performing experience, camera experience. She was a child actress. She's been in numerous TV shows and I think a film. So she's set. Like, she is good to go. Let's see. I think Shouting and Hikaru might have some difficulty like transitioning into K-pop world, just because obviously a lot of the other contestants are all Korean. They've been around this industry their whole lives, whether they've seen it or been trainees. And Mashiro was obviously a trainee with JYP, so she understands that world. I think Hikaru and Shouting will have to kind of rely on the other girls a lot, which is fine. It's about the sisterhood. I think the series helped them a lot understand it, but I still think there might be some struggle there. Bahie, I think that's how you pronounce it. She is, another maknae line girl, but she seems confident. Every time she was in a stage, it didn't seem like she was like worried or, struggling. So I think she's going to be great. She'll be a great addition to the group. Youngun, same thing, that confidence. She's got that confidence, charisma. She'll be fine. Chaehyun, I hope Chaehyun will be our center. She did place first, so I think she kind of earns being the center spot. So hopefully that will happen. I think she's got a great image. I feel like she represents Kep1er and Girls Planet very well. Yeah, I think she'll be really great in the lineup of Kep1er. I just think she's beautiful and talented, and I always thought she had everything. She trained with the members of aespa, and so she's got some hardcore training. SM is hardcore. They don't play around. So yeah, Kep1er, I think they will probably come out with a concept that is hopefully different than IZ*ONE or IOI. Hopefully they'll get something that's a little different so that we can see, that Mnet is paying attention to our wants. I know a lot of people want them to have like a fierce comeback, girl crush-ish, which I think they can all do. Obviously, the members have all different strengths. I think Chaehyun and Yeso and even Mashiro can probably be part of those like G-Friend type groups. Whereas people like Daeyeon, Hikaru, Xiaoting, and even Baye can be more of those like fierce Blackpink type groups. And same with Youngun. How could I forget her? Oh my gosh. And Yuchin, obviously, she's shown us that she can do so many different concepts. I mean, CLC did so many different concepts that we've already seen that she can do it all. So I'm just really excited to see what they do. They, I think they have a 2.5-year contract, which is pretty typical for this type of series. It will be sad once they disband, but they'll all go on and do other things. It always works like that. And similarly, I think a lot of these eliminated contestants, we'll see them pop up in debut groups coming soon, hopefully. So let's go ahead and start with 18th place, which was Xing Chao. Now, I said in a previous video, if you want to go watch that on my channel about Girls Planet, goo, that Xing Chao, she just kind of seemed not necessarily a bully, but it just didn't feel like she was enjoying herself. It didn't seem like she was enjoying being around some of the contestants, which is unfortunate because she's beautiful, she's talented, she's got it all. Obviously she struggled with dancing, but I think that the poor attitude maybe is what landed her in that 18th spot. And it's unfortunate, but she did great. 18 out of 99 is a huge accomplishment. I could see her going on into acting or modeling or debuting in some kind of group. Next we have Wonja, who I love. I just think she's such a great personality and would have added so much spunk and charisma to the group. She is in a Chinese group, and so hopefully maybe they'll start getting more publicity and make some sort of comeback. And if not, I can totally see her, creating her own YouTube channel or doing something like that becomes successful. I know people really liked her personality, so hopefully we'll see Wonja in the future. Next we have Shauna. Oh, this is one. Shauna, come on, Shauna. She just did it all. She was right up there with a lot of those contestants, and she will totally, I hope, get snagged up by, if not a K-pop company, some kind of J-pop company. And we will see Shauna in the future. I'm telling you. I think she even said that in the show. We will see her. Something will happen for her. She'll be fine. Next we have Bora. And obviously, I've been a huge fan of Cherry Bullet since they debuted. And it's funny because they didn't get wildly popular, but now after this show and after G1 May and Bora went on, people are all crazy about Cherry Bullet. And I'm like, you're hopping on the bandwagon late, but I guess better late than never, Cherry Bullet's amazing. I mean, I still listen to their music all the time. And I think that now that they've got this publicity from this show, they're going to come back better than ever. You just wait. I bet there's going to be a 2022 Cherry Bullet album comeback, and they're just going to slay, and they're going to get a win, and it's going to be fantastic. So just wait for that. Next we have Urena, and I know everyone was upset that she did not make the final lineup. I was expecting her to make the final lineup just because of how the show had been going the whole time. You know, I think she would have been a great visual. I think she would have had great sub vocals. She would have probably sang like the breakdown pieces and just added that visual line, even though we have visuals like crazy in Kep1er. But yeah, Urena, I hope that she's already like getting calls from companies being like, hey, you want to join our debut group? And hopefully she will do that. So hopefully we will see Urena. Same with Ruichi. Ruichi, she is so spunky. So spunky, so full of personality, just like Wonja. They really were the entertainment for me a lot of the episodes. And she's just so talented. I really hope she's not discouraged because she did it. Like, she was way up there in the rankings all the time. I think she was just a victim of the one vote. Same with Urena, the one vote final voting where we only got to vote for one. And it's hard when people like Urena or Ricci or Xiaoting are that second or third vote that we still really like, but it's not our number one, if that makes sense. So yeah, I hope she can do something successful with her career going forward. I anticipate that, and I really hope for her that she'll find something that she loves. Next is Yanning, and I hope that she finds something. I know she's got kind of a mixed bag of people. Some people don't really like her, some people do. I think it's fine. I think Mnet really just evil edited her, and she pushed her way out of that evil edit, and she made it to the final, so good for her. I could totally see her debuting in some kind of fierce K-pop group. I really can. I think she's not only got the talent, but she's got the fight. She's got that fight in her. You can tell that she's probably already back home and like working with her management or whatever, or contacting fellow girls that she knows in Korea, trying to get into something. I hope that she is doing that because she's a bag full of talent and charisma and would be so successful in South Korea in K-pop. Next we have Queen Maya, who, oh my gosh, she's adorable. She was one of my favorites at the beginning. She's obviously young. Obviously, we know that. So she is that clear, yes, she could totally be in the debut lineup, but she has some time to grow. And I think maybe that's what a lot of people thought, which is fine. She will grow. She will grow, and I can totally see her in the next couple years or so, really making it into a debut lineup. Sorry, my dogs are being crazy, if you can hear that. But yeah, Maya is just so much charisma. She really reminds me of Somi. I don't really like to compare, but yeah, she's great. I think she'll be in a successful, cute little K-pop group. Maybe in a year, maybe 2 years, but we will see her eventually. Next is Suyeon, who, this really breaks my heart because she was put through it in this show. She really was. I cannot imagine her emotions, having been saved by the Planet Pass, her rank going down and up and down and up. It's really unfortunate that she had to go through that, but I think it made her a stronger person and a stronger performer ultimately. And it seemed like even when I really loved her speech at the end, when she found out that she got 10th place. She said, at least she made it to 10th. That's a huge, huge accomplishment in itself. And she seemed confident that she's not going anywhere. She's still going to try to make her dreams happen. And I'm here for it. And I'm ready for it. And I can't wait to see what she does. She's so talented. She's an all-rounder. She can do it all. So hopefully we'll see that in the future. And that's it. Like I said, I really am anticipating this group. They are supposed to have some kind of reality show next month and then debut in December with an album, apparently, which I was surprised by, but sorry about my dogs. They're so cute, though. I love them. So yeah, those are my thoughts and predictions about Kep1er and about the eliminated contestants. So let me know your thoughts below. I'd love to have this conversation and continue this conversation. Please don't be rude or anything in the comments. That's not what this is about. But yeah, I would love to hear more from you. So make sure you subscribe to my channel. Try to put up videos every day if I can. And also follow me on Twitter. There's a link in the description to my Twitter if you'd like to do that. And until next time, this is CJ. Bye.